Hello everybody, Leo here from Daddy's Game Time along with
Rick
and
Francisco.
Your family-friendly show about gaming, movies, and pop culture. Today we're going to bring you some great stuff. We're going to be talking about some upcoming video games, some recently released movies, and we're going to be talking about some upcoming films as well. So we're very excited about that. Let's get right to it, guys.
Right to it.
We have an upcoming video game here. Let's see. Hold on. Give me just a second. Little technical difficulties. Boom. Oh, no boom here. Boom. There it is. There it is. Let's go ahead and watch it. So, December 6th, after more than a decade in the making, we're finally
next Thursday, right?
going to have... We're finally going to get one of the PlayStation lineup's most anticipated games in recent memory.
How many years?
This game is The Last Guardian. It was announced for the PlayStation 3 as one of the PlayStation 3's launch window games. PlayStation 3. So I believe it was supposed to be released in 2007, which means it was in production way before that. And
10 years in the making.
Yeah, that's right. So you have these this great period of time between
reboot.
Period of time.
Processing. No, you have this great period of time between the time it was supposed to be released and the time it actually was released. So it's kind of, perplexing in a way to think how long can a game be in production before they either just pull the plug or say like, okay, release it already.
Well, it is Sony. I mean, it's their property, their IP, so I'm pretty sure they had recourse to say like, let's keep working on it. Might as well finish it.
Yeah, but what he's trying to say is that at some point it's kind of like saying the hype gets lost. People are expecting it, and after a while they're like, whatever, moving on.
Shenmue. I mean, that's the greatest example ever. We thought it was dead, and look at that. Shenmue 3. Shenmue. So basically, what they're saying is that they spend all this time, money, and effort to make The Last Guardian. Are people going to like it? Are people going to be excited about it? Are you excited about it?
This was the same development team that did the other one, Colossus, right? Shadow Colossus?
It's from the development team that worked on Ico and also on Shadow of the Colossus. Two great games. One of them being a great game for the PlayStation 2. Another one being considered possibly one of the greatest games on PlayStation 2 as well.
Ico or the Shadow?
Shadow of the Colossus being considered one of the greats of all time. Just quick shout outs. We are live right now. We have Eric Perez watching us. Lydia Servin is watching us. Shout outs to all those mothers out there
that are fathers at the same time. How did
that go? Something like that with the brother meme. We have a great game coming out. Very excited for it. Personally, this is one of the games I wanted to play when I thought it was going to be within the launch window of PlayStation 3.
Like 5 years ago?
I lost interest. I won't lie, because I'm just like, it's going to be a
Guardian.
Yeah. And now that it's about to be released, it's like, hey, I kind of want to play it now again.
So this would be the question for you. You already have, and we know that you've got this huge backlog of games. Is this going to cut line? Or is this still
No.
It's going to the back.
I'm gonna wait for maybe next year and buy it next year on a Black Friday deal of some sort.
So in reality, I mean, I think that's what we were
unless the only thing that could get me off of that
free
mindset, is if it's released and it's getting like 9s and 10s all across the board in terms of ratings, and people talk about what a great storyline it is or what a great video game it is, then I'll consider it. Then
you're just a bandwagon jumper, Leo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I'm not ashamed to say it.
Bandwagon jumper, Leo.
Yeah. So up next, great film came out. not too long ago. I know we have been kind of lagging on watching it. Rick and Francisco already saw it. As you can see behind you, we got the Doctor Strange trailer.
Behind us, not behind you.
Yeah, I was talking about you.
Oh.
Marvel Studios.
Yeah, Doctor Strange, man. It's a movie I think I'm gonna have to maybe pass up watching in the movie theater. I'm probably gonna have to wait. Just because, I mean, I've been to the movie theater twice this month already, and those concessions, man, they're hurting my wallet, man.
Well, yeah, you take your kids, so your kids wants popcorn.
It's not candy. Not just what is it, $15 ticket now for yourself. It's a 5 people going into the movie, for me anyway.
Understandable, but I will tell you one thing: this is a movie I did not expect to be that good. Mm-hmm. It's one of those properties, kind of like Marvel's or Guardians of the Galaxy, where it's completely unknown to some people. Mm-hmm. I mean, Doctor Strange is a well-known character, but not as utilized or as popular as your Spider-Man, your Iron Man.
Well, yeah, because all along it's been just them.
Yeah, and they bring this character into play where magic is heavily used, and you're like, whoa, let's see how this works. And I was surprised. I don't know about you, Rick, but when I saw this movie at the beginning, I thought a lot about Iron Man. Like that was like the callback at the beginning of this character. Very Tony Stark like.
Oh, you mean like him, his personality? Yes. Oh, yeah.
So right away, I thought like,
I do not get that whatsoever from watching the trailers. I see him more as
because they show you the later of how he redeemed himself.
Yeah, I see him more as like a serious like magician type.
And I think
character.
They did that on purpose. Now that you mentioned that, because they didn't want people to actually think, oh, come on, they're doing Iron Man again.
Yeah.
And, so that's actually a valid point. At the beginning of the movie, he's very what's the word that I'm looking for? He's very cocky, I guess,
Just arrogant.
Arrogant, yeah. And then later, something happens that makes him come down to earth and become Doctor Strange, and it's pretty awesome.
Nice. I kind of consider him like a cross between Batman and Iron Man, because he's got that personality, that character, but he's got that fame, that wealth, all to it. And then what brings him to ending up being that Doctor Strange is that path that he took. Kind of like, I don't know, I kind of see a combination of both.
Yeah, I guess.
But it definitely is a movie worth watching. I enjoyed it. I mean, I'm into fantasy and all that stuff, so obviously if you're not, it might be kind of hard to digest. But as one of the quotes that they say in the movie, not everything has to make sense.
Exactly.
And keep that in mind when you see this movie.
Yeah, and then at the very end, we see your regular after credit scene, like Marvel's already known for. So you have like a mid credit scene and then an after credit scene. So if you're going to the theater, stay till the end.
Dang, I wonder if I saw them all then.
It's two credit scenes.
They've been doing that a lot, haven't they, in Marvel films?
Yeah, that's like their thing ever since the first Iron Man when Nick Fury showed up.
Dang, I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm trying to remember what they were. We're going to have to talk off behind the scenes over here.
So just wait. Any Marvel movie, any given time, just stay till the end. It's safe to say that you'll see something.
Except Deadpool.
Well, that's more like... I'm talking like Marvel Studios, not Fox, not...
I'm just
Yeah, so I went to see Moana this weekend.
Moana means family.
And... I saw this great trailer right before the film started.
I think that was the other Hawaiian character.
That's
great throwback of a film. It's in live action. It's one of everybody's favorites. It's one of my personal favorites of the Disney films of all time. It's Beauty and the Beast.
I don't know.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Moana here. Okay.
I mean, continue. If you look at this trailer right here, you will see that it's a complete lift off of the actual animated movie. Like, there's no imagination. It's the exact same.
You know what?
What's her name?
Hermione.
Hermione.
Nice.
Emma Stone.
Yeah. And the Beast looks crappy. Let me just say that. Let me just get out of the way.
Dude. Look at him.
Fake.
He looks cool.
He looks fake. Come on,
he looks
Rick.
cool.
Come on,
cool.
Come on,
I
Rick.
like it. I like it a lot.
I'm kind of in between.
Yeah. I mean, see, these are cool. The clock, the
The
teapot,
CG
all of that
on
is
that,
cool.
yeah.
But
March
the
17th.
the beast looks not good.
No, man. It's something
I
I've
think-
always wanted. Since I was a little kid, I wanted to see my favorite cartoons, Beauty and the Beast being one of them, just be remade as they are, but in live action format. And that's something I've always wanted. And it looks like, if this trailer is to be believed, it looks like this is
Just
exactly
like the
what they're going to be doing. And this is what I want. I want a live action, almost scene by scene replica of what the animated cartoon is.
I think
Just for my personal enjoyment. I mean, I know a lot of people are gonna be saying that. What's the point?
I think
personally, I think that's great.
I think what's killing you about the Beast is that it looks too human.
He looks
Just
weird.
Just has fur on his face, kind of. I think he needed to be more
Like Chewbacca
more
style,
vicious looking.
Exactly.
Because let's say the cartoon, for example, that dude was like huge on the top.
Exactly.
He had the
That's
little tiny
hey.
werewolf legs.
Look, Rick gets me.
I think that's why.
He's just talking about why he thinks you don't like.
No, and that is exactly it.
So-
I mean, I couldn't convey it to you, but that's exactly it, because he looks small. He looks like just a dude with fur on top.
He does. It just looks like he's wearing a coat and a mask kind of deal. So I think they needed to kind of beef him up a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Chewbacca part.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not horrible.
It's supposed to be for
Reminds
kids,
me
so
of,
maybe they didn't want to make him that scary.
That's true. That's
So,
true. Reminds
that's
me of
another
what's his name from
what I
Narnia.
see, he looks almost
Aslan?
exactly what he would
No,
like a
the
It's
goat.
definitely
The
for-
goat.
Oh, yeah.
Mr.
the
Tum
fawn. Yeah,
Tum-nums?
Thomas?
Tum-tums?
Something?
I don't know.
whatever.
He just
So-
looks like one of those half man, half goat kind of guys. He
Well,
doesn't look
exactly.
scary. He doesn't
In,
look.
in my opinion, in the cartoon, they humanized the Beast a lot towards the second half of the film. Whereas
Well, that's kind of the point,
that
right?
Beast, yeah, exactly. And I'm not so sure that this isn't the direction they went with this film. Also, they wanted to present him as more of a, I guess you could say, more of a human form than his beast, vicious form.
Okay.
So I think that might be the reason why they went this route with this particular character.
I'll take it.
Yeah, but moving on. I did mention earlier I saw this great film, Moana.
The other
Moana.
Hawaiian
Oh my
style.
gosh! So
The other
you can
Hawaiian
consider
movie.
this a mini review coming up here. No spoilers,
No
so you don't have
spoilers.
to.
I haven't seen it, so
I haven't seen it either.
Oh my gosh, it's not a very touching film like what you're used to seeing from some of the other Disney ones. However, it
a
is
lot of action or what?
it is a very, very funny, entertaining, and action-packed film. I love the whole Hawaiian scenery and
Culture.
theme and culture to it. The Rock, I think this is possibly The Rock at his best, doing
Animation.
voice acting.
And it's just his voice. That's kind of
No,
that's
man,
messed up. That's messed up.
he like knocks it out of the ballpark with this character. Sure, it is kind of
Well-
like an alter ego of his already.
But
This character.
I mean, this
Um,
is his what do you call it? Like this is his not ethnicity, but his culture, right? I mean, isn't he Hawaiian? Isn't he? Well, maybe not from Hawaii.
Yeah, so I think it's a great film. He is I guess you could say Pacific Islander, and which that is what
It's his
Hawaii
heritage,
is.
yeah,
It's
it's his
part of their
heritage.
heritage. So it's it's a great film. I can't say too much about it except that there is a scene where he sings in it, and I thought it was gonna just completely not work because he's not a singer, but they made it work.
He
They
sings
made it
alright.
work. It's
He always has little singing bits here and there. You want to do a little quick side note here?
Okay, so side note here.
My buddy.
We have a Rick's friend talking about how the NES is $500 at Walmart.
Everywhere else, pretty much.
False. That's false.
That's
Nowhere.
a third-party seller.
No retail store sells NES anymore. That's a myth.
It's a
You're lying.
seller.
You're lying, Nate Serna.
No, he says he
I'm
got
just
one.
kidding. It's the NES Classic, of course.
He says he got one for $60.
Ooh, we should have gotten one from him.
He made his wife wait in line for one.
Oh, dude.
Well, you know what? To be fair, maybe she was willing. Maybe she's like, I'll help you, hubby. Let me do that for you. Then that's cool. But if you actually went and told her, hey, stand in line for me, then that's kind of...
You wait here. Messed up, bro.
Oh, yeah, look. Samoan.
Yeah,
the rock is Samoan.
Not cool,
Somebody,
man.
Yeah, my cousin actually pointed it out.
Yeah.
Cousin?
Well, he's half African-American, half Samoan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Rocky Johnson. Well, it's not a thought. It's just a fact. It doesn't matter. From his old wrestling days.
People's elbow.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, it was a great film. I enjoy it.
All right.
But you know what?
What? Show
Recently, both Rick and I had a chance to play one of this fall's greatest games to come out.
Because you got the money. I don't.
Well, I don't know about greatest
Well, I got
yet.
it. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it on one of those Black Friday deals, and boy, was I happy with this.
Oh, I got it on one of those Black Friday deals too.
You know how I feel about this game, so.
Oh my goodness.
First person.
Titanfall 2, that's what you're looking at on the screen behind me right there. Titanfall 2, I think, is one of the greatest games.
So he
out.
climbs walls? Is that what just happened?
He runs off of walls, yeah.
You can, like,
See, that's even worse, dude.
You have...
Okay, for people that don't know, I have this condition. It's a true condition. Motion sickness when it comes to first person view games, and they make me dizzy. They will make me literally throw up if I play for more than 5 minutes. So I cannot play those games.
Well, this does have some... No, it's all mainly first person, right? I thought it had some third person aspect to it. But it's mainly first person.
Didn't that other game that you like to play had a third person view?
Destiny?
Yeah.
Yeah. Little scenes here and there. Mm-hmm. I mean, little parts here and there. Mm-hmm. Well, I played... I was just looking at his reaction down there. I played the first, I guess, mission or first episode or whatever of this one. I'll admit it looks awesome. It looks beautiful.
Graphics are good.
I don't know much of the story. I never played... I think I played Titanfall 1 like one time, and it was multiplayer at my brother's house. I think that's all I did, but I never got into it. Excuse me. But this one, I played this mission, the one that Lee was actually currently playing there on his gameplay review. Mm-hmm. I didn't know
right
what
there,
was...
see?
I didn't know
that's
what,
little me right there.
Leo.
Oh, right
I don't know. I don't know the full
Little me.
story. I don't know what's going on, other than you were basically preparing to be a pilot for one of those big old robots, and you just kind of get thrown into the mix. That's like all I knew about it. The gameplay was pretty smooth. It was, to me, nothing different.
Ordinary.
Yeah, it was just another FPS. Different land, different weapons, but essentially it's the same thing. And yes, like you saw, he can run and jump off of walls. You can do double jumps and a couple other things that you pick up along the way, I think. Other abilities.
And I've only played like through the initial part of it, which is mostly like a tutorial style of like a hands-on gameplay. And yeah, you have the basics like the parkour elements where you jump off of walls, you have a double jump. You test out all the weapons. You test out like the sliding mechanics. You test out the jumping mechanics. Mm-hmm. All that, and you know what? The gameplay feels silky smooth, and the best part is it reacts exactly how you would want it to react. It's the sound in the game. It sounds futuristic in terms of its weapons, but at the same time, they sound like they're grounded. Like they sound like something that would be realistic.
Okay.
So it's really good. Storyline, I can't really comment too much on it, except for that the guy that was in charge of training you, he kind of crashes and burns and.
He just dies.
So you're left now with this mech that he transfers over to you, and you don't know how to use it yet. Mm-hmm. So that's why you're kind of like it's teaching you how to use
it's a tutorial.
The mech as you go, and you do all this really cool stuff with it, and I really enjoy it. I really.
I mean, it was fun. I'm not gonna say that it was a dumb game, but so far nothing like different. Nothing jumped out saying like, wow, this is better than any other FPS.
Mm-hmm.
After the campaign, I did one multiplayer session.
Oh, you did? You went
just
online with
just one, at least to just check it out. I was lost. Like, I didn't know what the heck. They've got like 6 or 7 different modes that you can compete in, or you just do basically like a random, I think. And I did random, and we ended up being a 3-on-3. I think it was a skirmish, I think is what it was. I don't know if there was another point to it.
Speaking of realistic, sorry, this is just like a throwback to Doctor Strange. I remember now. I don't know if you heard about 4X theaters in the U.S.
No.
What are those?
Basically, you know those rides like at Universal, Disneyland, whatever, where it's like a motion simulator thing you're watching on the screen.
Oh, it moves and vibrates.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
There's theaters like that where, like in the Doctor Strange movie, when he goes to the Himalayas, it starts snowing in the theater.
So it throws like mist on you or something?
So there's like wind and, different smells, different things. So I thought that was kind of cool. I will pay the price of admission of $30 to see a movie like that.
Hold on. Side note. Pause for a second. Nate's commenting again about the Walmart, the pricing of the Nintendo.
Yeah.
He said that he posted a week ago about the actual price, the official price. So I guess he's backing up saying that it was the $500. I did not see it. I didn't see your post, so I can't comment on whether it was true or not, or whether I saw your post.
No, it does say when you go to the Walmart space or the NES Classic, it says the price that the third-party seller is selling it at.
But
so
it's
it
not
could be
Walmart.
No, it's not Walmart. No.
There you go.
Walmart was doing a daily thing at 2 p.m. Pacific time. I think it was from the 20th to the 26th, I believe. They were doing stock right at 2 p.m. If you were there, you could get a regular price, $59.99 NES Classic. And remember, I even showed you the screenshot. I missed it by like seconds. It was in my cart. I was about to check out, and when I click check out, sorry, but this item is no longer available. I hate that. I hate that so much. And that was my Christmas fund right there, because I was gonna turn that around and sell it for like $600 on eBay.
Jeez.
Hey, I got no shame.
I've seen quite a few videos talking about like why they want it and this and that, and one of the reasons was its resale value at the moment is like $250.
That's all it is for right now. Like, you buy it not to have it, but to actually resell it. Right. And then later on, when it's widely available, then you buy your own.
That's right. Like the Nintendo Wii.
That's what I did with the Wii too.
So that's our show, guys. I mean, those are all the topics we wanted to hit today.
Yeah.
Titanfall was great. I mean, we haven't finished it, but it's great so far. Silky smooth graphics.
It does look beautiful.
Silky smooth gameplay. And
he died.
So everything else.
We shut the screen off.
It's blocked. No more.
Yeah. You want to see that? You want to replay that?
It's okay.
It's okay.
No one wants to see you fail.
Okay. Good.
Well, it's kind of funny.
Good. So, okay, I'll just put it then if you want to. I guess. So, with that said, I hope you guys what I do there, I don't know.
you moved whatever, it doesn't matter. It's just our logo.
Dies.
I die.
There we go. With that being said, there he goes.
There, our logo's back.
Wait.
Sort of there.
There we go. Yeah, we're good. With that being said,
thank you very much for joining us today for another episode of Daddy's Game Time being streamed. Beans. Daddy's Game Time beans. Being streamed live here on Facebook, and also you can watch the replay over on our YouTube page, keyword Daddy's Game Time. You can find us on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram as well, as you can see in that poster right behind us. And I'm Leo, along with
Rick
and
Francisco.
Oh yeah, one more thing. For the holidays, you might want to give those loved ones of yours a nice Daddy's Game Time t-shirt. Tell them where to get them. daddysgametime.com/merchandise. We do have some sales every once in a while, so just keep an eye for our Twitter, Facebook. We post them there.
A couple of weeks ago, we had free shipping, I think,
Free shipping worldwide. So if you're watching us in China right now, you could get free shipping if you had that code. No longer available, but keep an eye for it.
Keep an eye out.
Yeah. So, until next time, enjoy your games and love your families.